Hi everybody, it's Donna. It is Saturday the 7th of September. I'm here putting up a brief video for you. I know last night, early this morning is actually when I put up the video about us going through an extreme, massive awakening that's going on. This September 2019, like I said, is the strongest month that you will ever experience in your entire life right now. I am trying to get across the message to you that it's really important. One of the clients said today, I love my client, Freedom, and one of the things that she said today that is really important is the fact about manifestation, keeping ourselves in the positive zones, okay? No matter what's going on around you, no matter, I'm going to talk with my hands, okay? I'm sorry because that's that part of me that talks with my hands. The manifestation is so important to keep your mindset, no matter what's going on around you, to keep it positive. Put a positive spin on it somehow, some way. You have to be able to see something beyond what is in front of you, my friends. You understand what I mean? You need to be able to look beyond. When I say that, it sounds very simple, and I know most of you out there are probably saying, like, Donna, what are you talking about? Like, you know, I am being evicted, or I don't have that much money, and my career is going down the tubes, and all these things are happening to me, and I feel like I'm being whammied every which way possible. I want you to know, I'm going through it too, all right? I'm going through my own upheaval and purging and integrating. You know, healers are not exempt, not at all. We're the wounded healers, okay? Especially being always on alert and always out there during our sleep phase. We're always working. We are always going from one dimension, one realm to another, trying to coordinate something on a higher dimensional level. I was trying to say in my video early this morning when I did that video, you can see the bags under my eyes if anybody wants to carry them for me, because I've been constantly working with the energy, and I'm constantly in a meditative state, and I'm trying to find a way to be able to work with everybody that I can possibly, work with, that wants to work with me, okay? I want you to understand that when I say cleaning out the cupboards, cleaning out your dresser drawers, cleaning out all things that are old that you don't utilize anymore, and then you have to sit back and kind of feel on it, what it feels like when you got rid of those things, whether you donated, whether you threw them out, they were broken. How you feel is what is the important part of when you start, I want to say, getting rid of things that no longer serve you anymore. So this way you can make room for things that do serve you. I get a feeling like I was spraying down with some lavender cleaner, cleaning out the cabinets, the cupboards, cleaning out, I have I can't tell you how many boxes of clothing and shoes and things that I no longer use anymore, books, so many different things, even furniture, that I have put together to call and donate to the military, for any type of military individuals that have come out from the war, that are needing it, Salvation Army, going to an orphanage, any type of place where there's children that I can donate, anything that we don't utilize anymore, because the more that I get rid of, the feeling that I get within myself, it's a strong upheaval, and it's saying to me that I'm feeling it. It feels like, okay, this is really positive. This is really good. And the mass awakening that's going on, you're going to find people not feeling crazy in the sense, crazy, but feeling like they have landed on a place or in a place that they don't even know where they're at. It's like your memory is starting to fade. You're starting to phase out of this lifetime into the next set of chapters that are coming up for you. So it's almost like you're having a hard time remembering things, and it's happening purposely. So this way you are able to upgrade, integrate. I'm speaking slowly because I feel like sometimes when I talk too fast, people are missing what I'm really trying to say to you. There's going to be, I can tell you right now, as far as worldly predictions, I see that there are going to be a lot of strife in families right now. A lot of marriages, I feel like, coming apart. I see a lot of people starting to pull apart from one another, come back in and then go back out, come in and go out. It's almost like I see that everything in your environmental, atmosphere, your home, friends, family, are going to start feeling a little shaky with you, because if they're not resonating on your vibrational state and being, you're not going to be able to communicate with them at this time. Doesn't mean you will never, but it will just mean that at this time, either they will stick around and they will start awakening and you will help them to kind of understand. You can't come at anybody and tell people, okay, you're awakening, all right? God has a new chapter for you. For everybody is not on the same page. Everybody's doing their own thing, trying to survive, trying to make things happen. And whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, you have to think of that, because by you getting to the place that you feel that you are in the best place ever, you're in the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, that's when you're going to be able to help more people. When you feel that you are in the best place for yourself, being the best for yourself is when you're going to be able to help other people. And then you'll be able to give out your information, and you'll be able to, me just being in an atmosphere around people, I see people change. Just being around them, not even talking to them, but just the radiation of the energy that is around you is culminating over to other people. It's like people are picking up on it. And that's what we want. We want a ripple effect. We want people to have that ripple effect. And as our brothers and sisters are starting to awaken, okay, and they're starting to, like I said, not hit the snooze button anymore, and they're starting to understand that there's much more going on that meets the eye. I put in there, as above, so is below. That is a very profound quote, and I feel like that whatever is going on up above is coming right to us. Like I said last night, early this morning on the video, my last video was this, that Jesus has hit the ground. Whoever Jesus is to you, I mean, in my, we all know he's, going to battle the fields for us. Our archangels are going to come in with their swords, and they're not going to allow us to go down. We're going to be able to join forces together, and we're going to be able to, I want to say, bring about the peace. It's not going to be overnight. I'm not saying that 1, 2, 3, we are definitely doing this. I'm telling you that we are getting there. But this month, I can't stress enough to you how important this month is for everybody. September 2019, I feel like is, and I can't stress it enough, I'm here to utilize the tools that I have, to ignite the tools that you have, so that you can begin working on yourself and people that are surrounding you. Let's work together. I feel like let's put our intentions out there together. We want to start being positive, because I find myself, I'll tell you a little story, I'll share about myself. I can get in a very funky downward spiral feeling. I have a lot of things going on in my own personal life, as we all do, okay? And I have to zone out of my personal intricacies that are going on so that I can zoom into helping and start spreading my energy. that's how it works. It's like you have to kind of put aside and say, okay, God, this is for you to handle. I'm going to give this to you to handle so that I can do the work as your vessel, and I will put out exactly what you're giving to me. There's no script. I'm not reading any cards. I'm doing what exactly the channeling is giving me. Exactly what God is he's sending it to me to push it out there. When I say let's repent, that means for everything that you feel bad about, everything you feel ashamed about, everything you feel guilty about, everything that you feel that is your fault and wasn't your fault. So much abuse has gone on out there. People have been abused on so many levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I feel like it's time to come to terms with start finding the healing space within us to forgive ourselves for our behaviors. We are human and we are of error. And that's not anything that is out of the norm or unusual, to happen. We are human beings having a spiritual experience, and we're also spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? So we are known to make error, and that is part of repenting. I don't want to sound like I'm a Bible-thumping person, because I am not. I am open to all religions, okay? But I believe that we're all under the same umbrella of God. Our God is just a God for all of us. The universal laws are for all of us, not, specific people. However, there are, and I truly believe if you read the Bible, there's 144,000 that are out there that are to lead the way, pave the way for the newcomers, okay? Whether that be our children, whether that be grandchildren, whether that be, this is going to be an ongoing situation, but I feel that we all have to learn how to come together, and whatever information that you do get, I know the comments that I get from my clients are so useful for me. I hear, it's almost like it's coming back to me. Whatever I'm saying, and then you're coming back and you're feeding me as I'm feeding you. So we're working together as a team. Like, I feel like, we are working together strongly so that we can make a difference. And I want to say, utilize this month as much as possible to clean out, get rid of things that don't serve you. I know that I repetitively repeat things because it's supposed to be repeated. Because I feel like you got to feel it in your heart, in your soul, in your core, okay? You have to be sorry. When you're sorry about something and you're repenting, it's got to be from your core soul. You don't have to go somewhere to talk to somebody to tell your sins, quote unquote sins. You can just sit there and you can have a conversation with God all day long, but it's got to come from your core. It's got to come from the inner truth of your spirit that you want to be freed. You want those chains to be relinquished. You want things to go away. So, it's a very shorter video. I wanted to touch base. I want to throw out a lot of energy to you out there. Also for birthdays, people that pop on and have a birthday, I'm more than happy to give a small little read right there on the page for you. Not a problem. It's something that you want to ask. I also have if you go to my community board, you will see that I have 5 questions for $25, pendulum read. It would be a yes or no, but be very thorough on how you word it. You'll have to put your name. You'll have to go to the community page. It's under the, I believe, the 1111. Read about it. I have Cash App. That's where you would go through, click on in order to get that. And then I would be able to do that for you. I do not work weekends on any phone sessions. I have to take that time off. That's a definite. And I will be starting up with phone sessions after the 11th. Everybody that has been waiting, I will be there. I will give you a time. EST Standard Time I work on. US money only. If you're from another country, you're gonna have to figure that out. But use my Cash App, link to Shaman Queen 1111. that's how I will be utilizing from now on for you to be able to pay for phone sessions, healing sessions, question sessions, whatever you need, because I am so amped up with so much, and I do want to offer for the people that need it, that don't have a lot of money, okay, and do need help in some questionings in their life, or even about the evolution that's going on right now, the evolving that we're doing, the manifesting that we're doing, you know, the parting ways with the old and embracing the new. My friends, so I'm going to leave you with that. I want you to just, if you don't get it the first time you listen to me again. Also, if you can like, subscribe to me, bring your family members, so forth. It's not that I harp on it, but in order to build me so that you keep me here, okay? I was already offered from Etsy to be able to start unraveling my gifts that Etsy, I was blessed enough because I have somebody that is working for Etsy. They are the financial aspects of Etsy, that I will be revealing some Etsy stuff as part of them asking me to do so. So I'm really happy about that. That is something that, like, I didn't expect that came today, but that's a blessing of my manifestation of wanting to go further and go deeper. We have to go deep, you know, within ourselves, deep as we can go. We're going to start, you know, casting out past life stuff, no longer serve us. We don't need to keep repeating cycles, patterns, behaviors over and over again. If you know something's not good for you, you know what you need to do. I don't have to tell you. You know what's best in order for you to move forward on your path and your journey, you know, walking through this. We are so blessed at this time. I'm elated. I cried today a lot because I felt like a lot of things were leaving me. In order for me to get there, I find myself, you know, I cry and then I feel better. So if you find yourself after this video needing to cry, you know, feel free to just let it go. Let it go, my friends. Let it go, because it doesn't serve you anymore. And I feel like for all the traumas that you guys have been through and all the different things that have upset you along the way, that, you know, people that have crossed you in some way or another, you need to find a way to forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself and know that it is not your fault, then you will truly begin to embrace this mass awakening that's going on right now. So, my friends, all my good friends out there, my loved ones, you know, I love you guys. You guys are brilliant. You guys are dead on target. I love the interaction back and forth that we have going. You know, the connectedness that we're working. I will be constantly putting in community things that will help you utilize some tools that you already have that you maybe have forgotten about. But as far as relationships, I see a lot of relationships at this present time. I will be doing more of a collectiveness of things that I have known that are going to start happening. A lot more, how do I put this without actually, I have predictions, okay, that have been happening for decades now. Yeah, I'm decades old. Decades old. Anyway, there's predictions that I will be putting up that I know that are going to be happening. But I do see a lot of relationships breaking apart because right now it's like you guys are not at the place to, I want to say, build off of old. You need new. And that doesn't mean you won't come back around, but I feel as far as, you know, giving you an insight to what is coming up, I feel embrace it. Embrace it as best as you can. I feel like give thanks, give praise, and I feel with that, you will start seeing things change in your life and around your life. So, my friends, thank you very much for landing here. For those of you that are new to me, I'm Donna. I am here. I work with my healings and my energy. Yes, my energy. And I am here to tell you that you can do this and we can do this together. So with saying that, many blessings to all of you on your journey and your path. And I will, be updating. And I will see you very soon. Namaste. Meaning from my soul to your soul and your spirit to my spirit. I love you guys. Take care.